has 2020 taught me? Well, 2020 has taught me that in the time of pandemic, when people are unprepared, they panic. They start acting insane. They don't know how to survive. Some people don't even know how to locate worms in the forest to get their own bait to do a fishing. So, there is ways to do it. Look for bait in the forest. Look for rotting logs. Rotting logs have things, but be careful too. Make sure you have a long stick. Long stick so you can tap that log. Tap it, but make sure you're a good distance away. If you hear a rattling noise, that's when you move on to the next one and just never touch that one again. Because if you hear a rattle, that's a rattlesnake. And if you're in the woods, that's a timberback. And that is not something you want to mess with. Well, they're generally in those areas, and then you can fish off the stream. But also, I've noticed in the stores during this year, is people, when they panic during coronavirus times, they get extremely selfish. Remember, people, the toilet paper shortage. Remember? We had it earlier this year. People were fighting, like brawling over toilet paper. Do you really need that much toilet paper to wipe your butt? If that's the case, you should have saw a doctor long before COVID. Because who goes through a shopping cart of toilet paper in 2 weeks? That's insane. And also we had the other thing that happened this year. The other thing that happened this year was I think it was we had people fighting over cases of water. That was stupid too. You know, when people are not prepared, they freak out. They panic. What are they going to do when the water supply runs out? They're going to have to learn how to become primitive once more. And how do you do that? Boil water. You have to bring water to a rolling boil. And when you bring it to a rolling boil, that is when you're able to safely drink it. But I wouldn't drink it right then and there, or else you're going to be in the hospital for burns going all the way down your throat. I have to explain that ahead of time because some people might actually try and drink boiling water, which is, well, I'll say it, it's stupid. But that's just how it's going to be one day. One day, the system that we know it as it is might collapse, or it will collapse. Every great civilization has collapsed. Look at Rome, look at Greece, look at the Viking civilization. A lot of things have collapsed, you know. To say that we can't collapse is very, very arrogant. So be prepared. And don't act like a fool when we have a freaking pandemic.